Good morning and welcome back to Sunup Conversations. Let me ask you something. What if the strongest thing you could do today isn't pushing through your feelings, but actually understanding them? If you'll stay with me until the end of this conversation, I'm going to give you one simple framework that will help you process stress, disappointment, frustration, and uncertainty without overcomplicating it and without pretending everything is fine. Here's the simple truth. Strong people feel things. Wise people know what to do with what they feel. That's what we're talking about today on Sunup Conversations. So take a second, breathe in, breathe out. I'll be right back. Welcome back. We talk a lot about physical fitness. We talk about financial fitness. We even talk about spiritual growth. But we rarely talk about emotional fitness. And yet it affects everything. It affects your leadership, your parenting, your marriage, your decisions, and your sleep. Emotional fitness doesn't mean you don't feel stress. It means stress doesn't control you. It doesn't mean you don't feel disappointment. It means disappointment doesn't define you. It doesn't mean you avoid frustration. It means frustration doesn't explode out of you onto someone else. And it certainly doesn't mean you never feel uncertainty. It means uncertainty doesn't paralyze your next step. Here's something I learned from someone much wiser than I am. Unprocessed emotion always leaks out. It leaks out in short tempers. It leaks out in overreactions. It leaks out in withdrawal. It leaks out in sarcasm, and it leaks out in exhaustion. But properly processed emotion builds strength. So how do we actually process what we feel? Here's the simple framework I promised you. 3 steps, not therapy jargon, not hype, just very practical things that each of us can do. Number 1, name it. You can't manage what you won't name. Instead of saying, I'm just in a bad mood, try this. Say, I'm disappointed. I feel overlooked. I'm anxious about what's coming. I'm frustrated because I expected something different. Whatever it is, clarity reduces intensity. So when you name the emotion, it loses some of its power over you. Know this, strong people admit what they feel. Number 2, sit with it and don't feed it. There's a difference between feeling something and fueling something. Sitting with it means I feel this, but I don't have to react yet. You don't fire off the text. You don't make the impulsive decision. You don't shut down. You breathe. You give yourself space. You know, most emotional damage doesn't come from what we feel. It comes from what we do 5 minutes after we feel it. And wise people slow that 5-minute window down. Number 3, choose your response. This is emotional fitness, and it takes exercise. Feelings are real, but they're not in charge. Ask yourself, what response aligns with who I want to be? Not what matches the moment, not what proves a point, not what feels satisfying. What response builds the future I want? Sometimes the response is a conversation. Sometimes it's silence. Sometimes it's forgiveness. Sometimes it's simply letting it go. Emotional fitness is the ability to feel deeply and respond wisely. And here's the calming truth. You don't have to get it perfect. You just have to get it intentional. If you're carrying stress right now, you're not weak. If you're disappointed, you're human. If you're uncertain about what's ahead, you're not alone. The strongest people I know aren't the ones who feel the least. They're the ones who've learned what to do with what they feel. So today, practice emotional fitness. Name it. Sit with it. Choose your response. And remember, strong people feel things. Wise people know what to do with those feelings. Hey, thanks for spending a few minutes with me this morning. I'm glad you're here. If this conversation helped you, share it with someone who might need a steady voice today. I'll see you next time on Sunup Conversations. Please like and share this video, and if you will, tune in on YouTube to my Sunup Conversations. Take care.